So now that the off-season program's over, Amari, what do you think you got accomplished with your new team in this period?
Yeah, I think I accomplished a lot. Came in. I have a real good understanding of the playbook and the things we want to do on offense because we've installed pretty much everything to this point. Um, and yeah, I can visualize how the offense will be ran and how we can be explosive and how we can be dominant. So I feel like we got a lot accomplished. Other than the playbook, just the timing with the quarterbacks and me Deshaun, we've been able to complete a lot of passes. We've had a lot of success, and then the success that we didn't have, we were immediately able to fix it. And some of the times we ran the very same play the next day, and we were successful at it. So the timing has been great, communication has been great, and I'm just looking forward to actual training camp now.
Can you visualize how good this team can be?
Oh, of course. I mean, listen, this team was good last year. One of the things that was an emphasis in the offseason was improving in the passing game. And most of this camp, this has been a passing camp. Coach emphasized that. And I think we were pretty successful. Obviously, we still have to iron out a lot of details and get better. Um, but I think overall it was a successful passing camp.
How, when you come into a new team, just how long does it take to, I guess, master the offensive system? Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I can't give you a definite answer because I mean every team is different, every office is different. Some teams have a whole bunch of installs. Like I was at the Raiders with John Gruden my last year there, and the installs never stopped. So you never really mastered the offense. But um, you know, every team pretty much has the same terminology. It's just some teams have more plays than others. But specifically speaking on the Browns, like I said before, we've installed everything. It's not that much to memorize and to perfect, but like I said before, I could see how we could be very successful with the plays that we have. I think I'll master it in this 6 week break that we have, because I'm taking my iPad with me and I'll be studying the whole time. So I think by the time I come back for training camp, I'll have all the details ironed out.
Amari, what do you think of the younger guys at your position, and how have you kind of been able to help them come along this year? And have you been giving them any tips?
Yeah, of course. That's the position that I'm in now. Going into my 8th year, these guys look at me like an old guy, especially the rookies, not just the second and third year players. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of explosion. I've been seeing a lot of they pay attention to detail. They know the importance of them, coming in every day and knowing their stuff and trying to perfect everything they do because they know the position that they're in as far as making a team and stuff like that. But they've been doing a good job, very efficient.
What's your, speaking of rookies, just David Bell, what do you think of him? What type of impression has he made on you early on?
Yeah, I mean, you can see that he's a perfectionist. Like he wants to do everything right. He's a young player, so he's only going to get better. But I've seen some good stuff out of him. I haven't seen him drop many balls. And he takes coaching very well. I was in his ear a couple of times about certain routes, and he immediately went out there and did it. So he's going to play a lot this year. Obviously, all of us have to earn our role, but I think he'll do a good job in training camp. And like I said, he takes coaching well, so I think he'll be a tremendous player for us this year.
You've changed scenery a couple of times in your career.
Uh-huh.
Just how has this experience been for you, and do you feel like you've been able to settle in here, not only in Cleveland but just with the Browns and the organization?
Yeah, I found a place. I'm comfortable. It's great tradition here, football environment, which I love. You know what I mean? I think this place suits me really well, actually. My personality and everything like that. So I'm just looking forward to the opportunity. And I've been getting a lot of opportunities in this camp, and I understand that. When you get those opportunities, you have to take full advantage of them because that's how you get more opportunities. And that's what I've been trying to do. That's what I've done. And I'm just going to try to improve on that when training camp comes.
Can you explain what you mean when you say you think it suits your personality? Why do you see that kind of fit?
Yeah. No, I mean it's just it's definitely slower paced than place that I'm from, which is Miami. You know, it kind of reminds me of, you know, coming out of Miami as a 17-year-old, going to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Everything was just a little bit slower, and all I had to do was focus on football, which is all I wanted to do. Like, I didn't put an emphasis on, like, having fun in college, although I did have fun. That wasn't what I was there for, and that's not what I'm here for, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to, you know, be a great player. I still want to accomplish a lot of things, and I feel like that I can do that here.
You know, at this stage in your career, the experience you have in life and in the league, with the makeup of the room, are you taking on more of a leadership role than you ever have?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like I said before, leadership, a lot of leadership comes with experience and age, you know, and it becomes easier and easier over time because really, you know, from what I can see now, leadership is just experience. You know, it's so easy to lead once you have that experience because everything that these young guys are going through, you either went through it or you saw somebody else who you was on a team with previously go through it, and you saw how the outcome was. So you can just, hey, this is how this is going to happen. This is how that is going to happen. It's just easy. So it's funny, too, sometimes because a lot of things that the young guys worry about, they really shouldn't be worrying about, but you can't really, you just have to let them go through it sometimes. But, yeah, it's been great. It's been a great opportunity for me to be able to lead those guys. And, you know, I look forward to it. That's something I really look forward to doing.
Coach, your trade here kind of happened early in the offseason. Then there's been a whole lot of wide receiver news and contracts. And what's kind of been your reaction as you've seen the movement across the league and some of the money that's been paid out to these guys?
Yeah, I mean, that's just the business, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I said before, there's no player that's in the league now who was in the league 25 years ago, you know what I'm saying? So at some point, it all comes to an end. At some point, you know, you move on, you play for different teams. But really, I'm just focused on, you know, being where my feet are. You know, I'm focusing on the present. I'm focusing on the opportunity that's at hand right now. And I think this is a tremendous opportunity right now for me, for the Cleveland Browns. I think I could do some really great things here, and I look forward to it.
But some guys are driven by comparing themselves to other guys. You're not like that. You're kind of just internally motivated like that.
Yeah, I don't really feel like other receivers. I don't really feel the need to compare myself to other receivers because I feel like everything that a receiver should embody, I think that I can do. You know, I can high point the ball, I can run great routes, I can create separation, I can win at the line of scrimmage, I can win at the top of a route. Everything that you need a wide receiver to do, I can do it. So there's no need to compare myself to another guy. I think I could do I could check all those boxes perfectly fine. So I'm just focusing on, you know, the details. You know, whatever box that I didn't check on a particular day of practice, for example, like yesterday, I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I had a double move. I high pointed the ball, but I didn't catch it. I did one thing right. I high pointed the ball, but I got to come down with it, and I know I can come down with it because, like I said, I feel like I can do anything that a receiver is supposed to do. And so I go back and I say, what should I have done better? It was simply catch the ball, you know. But yeah, that's what I'm comparing myself to. What I did the previous day, I'm not really comparing myself to the other receiver.
When you talk about checking boxes, and you've had a very productive career, but do you think there's a higher level to reach for you? Do you think you've reached the best version of yourself yet?
Oh no, definitely not. But you know, I look forward to doing that here. I think the opportunity here is great, and like I said, I've been given a lot of opportunity here throughout the course of the practices that we've had, and I just look to build on those opportunities, and hopefully, as I continue to make plays, when the games start rolling around, I get all those opportunities in the game to show that I'm that guy, you know. So that's what I'm really looking forward to.
Coach Stefanski was saying how, you know, he's seen you on film for all these years, but getting you in the building and learning what you're all about in the classroom has been something that he's learned. Like, how much pride do you take in that part of your game and just being a student of it, and how's that related to, you know, what you're able to do on the field with your route running and everything else?
Yeah, listen, I've been blessed, you know, with a tremendous talent, you know, to play this game, to play this position. I love practicing. Like, I love running routes. That's what I love to do. And every opportunity I get to show off my route running to show off me beating the defensive back, I look forward to it. Like, I'm always looking forward to practice. I'm always looking forward to the routes that I have on the script and visualizing how I can get open, so I can just show everybody who's watching on the sideline, all other receivers, all my other teammates, the coaches, you know, what I can do. So hopefully that answers your questions. But I look forward to playing this game.
The first day of
We're gonna make this our last one.
first day of off-season program, I think it snowed. Now it's 90 degrees.
Yeah.
You're from South Florida. What do you make of this weather?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I keep hearing it's gonna be cold, but it's hot. But no, I already know what time it is as far as the weather. Yeah, it's just another thing. Look, listen, the best players, the best people, the most successful people and players are the ones that are able to adapt the best. And I'm gonna be able to adapt to any situation. I can play in any weather. That's the least of my concerns, really.